First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren Ethings's Paramoto event closing assures to open permanent aero sports facility. Chief Minister N. Biren visits G20 site at Ethnic Park, Moirang Kuno, Biren Lodge, CDO, Bisnupur. Delegate and diplomats of G20 will arrive in Imphal International Airport tomorrow. Hill Areas Committee adopts resolution to stop cultivation of poppy plantation. Social service conduct at Imphal City by BJP's led by Y. Ken Chan. One laborer missing. Family calls for government attention to search. And Manipur rode mighty Bengal to keep knockouts dreams alive in Santos Trophy. A very good evening. You are watching ELITETV English News and this is Haripriya Tongbram. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government where face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. And now let's see the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren assures to open a permanent aero sports facility since the adventurous aero sports is suitable in Manipur. He made the state at the concluding event of Northeast Aero Sport Hot Air Balloons and Paramotos Fista 2023 held at Fubala Ground under the sponsorship of Tourism Department, Government of Manipur, with the support of Adventure Wing Indian Army and jointly organized by Manipur Aero Sports Association, MASA, and Kasya Ventures. The closing function was also attended by Minister Sri Govindas Kontauzam, L. Susindro Meite, MP Rajesh Sabha, Maharaj Laisem Basana Jauba, Moirang MLA TH Santi, LDA Chairman M. Asni Kumar, officials of the 57 Mountain Division, among others. Chief Minister N. Biren stated that Manipur is a state where many Indian Army officers and players were aroused. So he proposed opening of a permanent aero sports facility after exploring its feasibility and finding a suitable location so as to attract tourists, and also urged Yas Minister to take initiatives to organize the aero sports every year. He also appealed to the people along the highway to accord a warm and traditional welcome to the visiting delegates of the G20 event, which will include 50 foreign delegates.
Manipur की history दा थोकी दरिबा भारत की history दा थोकी दरिबा दुगुम्बा G20 की अदुगुम्बा foreign country की delegate yang खई नि लातोइसे पुन्ना अखोई भारत की businessman के यारो काना पुन्ना सामगा तरा मंगा मुंगनी अभी मनुंग दा foreign delegate अमेरिका दगी रशिया दगी चाइना दगी ब्रिटेन दगी फ्रांस दगी तोर काना मखोई पुन्ना 50 लाख दोरिने अदुगी लाख फन्ने खोइ नोजि येंगोरिबा लोकताक ही होंगदोरी लेकाइसना लेबिरिबा अदुग मरोइना नेशनल हाईवे मोइ लाकदोबसे लेबिरिबसिना लुनाना फजना कोंधोंदा धुप थाबीदना मोइ लापकांदा खुद अममदोसु हाइबिरगा हम परिनी लेपगी दगा लेते just I konthongi yumda tawrakana I traditional selaga board pibiba welcome to we.
Chief Minister N. Biren inspects the site of G20 at Moirang Kuno Ethnic Park, which will be held at different places in Manipur from tomorrow. He was assisted by Yas and Works Minister Govindas Konthosam, Minister of Education, Law and Legislative Affairs Thaunawjam Basantikumar, MP Rajya Sabha Sembasana Jauba, MLA Thongam Santi, MLA T. Robindro during the visit. Chief Minister also inaugurated a racing hut located at Sendra Boating Complex. Furthermore, Chief Minister N. Biren, on his way to inspect G20 site at Sangai Ethnic Park, Moirang Kuno, he came across a drug seizure on the way and instructed the CDO of Bishnupur to go for a rigorous investigation. The drugs was seized by CDO while the team was led by the ASI Birendra Aimol, assisted by ASI S. Ojit, under the supervision of Inspector Sakti Sen, OC CDO Bishnupur, conducting regular frisking, and a Jeep Compass bearing registration number MN01 AG 7875 was stopped at around 9 a.m. The driver identified himself as Ngamkhodlat Lungdim, 30 years, son of Holkolun Lungdim of Foilen village, Chandel district, and passenger Hingnei Kim Lungdim, wife of the above. On searching their vehicle, 101 soap cases containing suspected heroin number 4 was found concealed and seized from the spot. The person have been arrested and a case is being registered at Bishnupur police station. Speaking at the sideline, Chief Minister N. Biren lauded the security personnel for working day and night in the war on drugs and urged public to extend support and cooperate to completely root out the drug menace from the state. He was assisted by MP of Rajya Sabha Sembasana Jauba, Yas and Works Minister Govindas Konthosam, and Education Minister Thaunawjam Basantikumar.
I name Tawamatam, the CDO team na regular frisking checking G20 Gamari Lena, frisking checking towering at Jeep Compasama, suspicious in a Thorak Podigi, Hamaga check over the Huzibaki in a heroin gi soap case 101, Pavangamle, Aduga Makatar, Poina Mio, my arrest story, Aduga body search stone, Navajo magistrate, Koduna magistrate, Mangazu body search story, and doing Matuntar Poina Koi, Bisenpur Piesta, case Amalakotuna.
Delegate and diplomats of G20 will arrive in Imphal International Airport at 12:40 p.m. tomorrow. In a press meet held at the Old Secretariat Office of Education Minister T.H. Basantikumar, Minister stated that at the business meet, they will discuss about healthcare, handloom, information technology, tourism, and various others, along with state entrepreneur, which will be held at City Convention. He further stated that delegates from Bangladesh, Nepal, and other countries will attend the business meet as invitees. On 18, the delegates will visit Hingang Polo Statue, Loktak Sangai Ethnic Park, and INA Memorial Complex, while on the next consecutive day, the delegates will visit Imakithil. He appealed all to promote the state product show as the delegates will invest and appeal to avoid any misconducts.
We should put our best foot forward and ensure that culture, history, traditions, hospitality, showcase strikes, any form of the within our appeal to Maram Sina most powerful nations of the world business delegations in Mamang Pasana state showcase the investment yam laknava. Law and order play, peaceful state, people are dynamic, people are very hospitable, showcase the business means so success oigani aduga appeal tawjani mana khoi yari gai de khoi plastic se season vidaba anywhere mayam china chat mana plastic throw the work roadside or so head yari gai madu prevent tawiba.
Hill Areas Committee adopted a resolution to stop the cultivation of poppy plantation immediately. As such, Chairman of Hill Areas Committee HAC, Dinganglung Gangme, he made a statement at an exclusive interview with ELITETV. Dinganglung Gangme stated that the committee adopted the resolution was adopted in a meeting. The resolution has adopted to fully endorse the government mission on war on drugs, to root out the drug menace for future generations, and appeal to all chief, kunvus, headmen, kulakpas, landowner, civil societies, church association, Torah union, and more in hill areas of Manipur to wholeheartedly support the government's initiative, he added. He further assured that the committee made an alternative arrangement to provide cash crops for horticultures.
See, first resolution akanba oina government na honorable chief minister na lead over BJP government na lead over sida war on drugs sida hill area committee members in unanimously support over aduga chingda thariba hill areas da poppy guma thariba amama tawriba sing khunbu kulakpa sing headman sing church ki pastor dikin sing and civil organization sing fazana support tawraga government ki initiative se tawraga asise eradicate tawningai poppy plantation especially ching da tawriba sing.
Meanwhile, the committee decided to demand Manipur government to conduct autonomous district council elections and assure that the election will be conducted after the completion of delimitation. He further noted that the state government has recommended the concerned authorities to complete the delimitation process as soon as possible.
The committee said delimitation report submit already. I think government honorable CM nasu nakoi thabak to loisalo election tawrase haibasu adum higher galibni and report hack submit already. I think government will conduct the election as soon as.
Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchan, President of Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh State Unit, Adhikari Mem Sarda, MLA RKMO KH Ragumani, along with various members, conduct social service to keep Imphal City clean in connection with G20 Summit. Speaking at the sideline, Minister Y. Khemchan lauded Chief Minister N. Biren for taking initiative in organizing G20 Summit in Manipur with few state resources, regardless of lack of 5-star hotels in Manipur. However, G20 will bring more tourists in the state, he assures. He urged public to stop littering garbage at roadsides for a clean Manipur.
Of India ne haina rimni sagi Manipur se Manipur ki phajaba nanba magi weather sona piriba mayam sigaluna nai khona nalan bataraga di foreign kanogi delegate mayam dugi message sam gak chala ka na Manipur se koi be abalab di harega di ultimately koi kanogi tourism sector si koi income hangat bata bani aduna ai koi khudibak lu lana lainaba lambi da yum da chaba chaki ari me langthok pi bagumba I heck block talk with the Noitaba, municipality, Amor Pashing, they are all human. Which being Altani. I think among Balang Topiba, Tuan means you may ama sarcas in the Silaka and the Tami, Yum the Gipot Amor Palakanaba, Yum the Lakol and we begin motor, Sorok, told Topila positive. This is we feel very unfortunate.
Meanwhile, Adhikari Mayum Sarda stated that the social service has been carried out in connection with the G20 summit. Besides, to keep India a clean country is the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. She further maintains that G20 will be held in 20 different countries, which Manipur will be the one to participate. She reaffirmed that the summit will help in many business sectors and will ameliorate in increasing state economy.
Program sige koi Manipur da pangthoi ba sige main noi ba ai khoi ge pandam di kai noi ba khoi ge semilon phagaran ba kai do ba ba siam darkar lai aduna ngasi Manipur da lakadori ba mapan gi country gi leaders sing tongan da businessmen sing tongan land da experts sing mayam ama kagla kan Manipur da visit tawraga adu Manipur da summit ama tawgadori Manipur sarkar ga Manipur da ngasi adugumba G20 ki program lakpa ise Manipur gi Chief Minister Roibiri basi N Biren Singh gi sarkar na ngasi paikhalai ba thabak sida Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji na penbira kanda ngasi ekoi da so hai ba saruk si thunga ini ana ngasi Manipur sarkar na ekoi gi world da ekoi gi amatta ngai ba adugumba tongan ba tourist playlist kya adugumba semgatana ngasi paikhala west sida ngasi di mapan gi miyoi jing do la kanda adugumba jaga singsi makoi loina mak visit tawdori bani visit tawraba matungda aikoi makoina visit tawba lakpa kanse sida Manipur gi lairiba koi praja puna mangna Manipur se karamba lamdam no Bharat ki manungda Manipur si karam haina leiba state no haibase masi utpangam na bane ko nga.
People residing at the outskirts of Manipur were enduring difficulties in healthcare sectors as there were many loopholes in implementation of transfer policy by the government. Impartial transfer policy must implement, exhorted President of United Committee Manipur UCM Joy Chandra Konthausam. He made the statement while attending one-day mega health camp at Nambisa village of Kamjong district in Myanmar border, jointly organized by UCM and Medical Directorate in connection with the UCM mission on leading aid to the underprivileged people dwelling at the borders of Manipur. During the health camp, diabetes, cancer, cataract, heart medicine, dental, surgery, gynae and health checkup were conducted by specialist doctors of RIMS and the Medical Directorate and Ayush Department. Speaking at the sideline, village secretary of Nambisa village, Sangnaupang Singtoidang stated that since Nambisa village was located at Indo-Myanmar border, villagers were struggled to get healthcare facilities. Besides, he lauded UCM for providing healthcare facilities by organizing mega health camp to the villagers. He further appealed the government to inaugurate the primary health center and urged to adopt doctors and nurses, which the villagers will find ease in healthcare. President Joy Chandra Konthausam further assured to provide free treatment to the underprivileged person who had suffered with cataract, cancer and heart ailments.
Mega free medical care masida aikoina United Committee Manipur na thamjari bache aikoi mafam masida lakpu matamda aikogi financial problem laiba haibata financial problem laiba heart ki laina na narba amadi aikogi cancer ki laina na narba kidney ki laina na narba hairiba sing se mid ki cataract na narba sing se aikoi free course da United Committee Manipur na aikoi choi dana lying jagani dunia am thamjari aduga koina mafam masida lakpu da aikoina thengna medical ki makoida awat pelai sing se ekoi mari lena bo authority sing da hairaga hoji sida PIC ama sarga lai hai PIC ase hoji sabdi loiraga inauguration je tawdri hai inauguration je tawroba matung jida hairibu PIC asigi doctor nurse thabiraga lying bo horaga di hairibu se ekoi Kamjong district in Nambisani masi border ga yam nakna ba jaga ni hairibu jaga asida health ki gongcha waliba se gamina su hairiba PIC ase sagatle PIC sagaliba mafam asida jida athubada inauguration tawbiraga doctor nurse thabiduna khunja singge awaba se kon biu haina United Committee Manipur na appeal taw
Manipur ki akoi ki ichinena tampakta leiriba club machine khunsi ki mi singbu area si ki mi singbu yam nungsi manduna singba panthokpa siji akoi ki yam akoina yam harauba phongtoi singma tawibasida anaba mafam jaga Imphal da lapna chappa ngamdaba makhai misi ayambasida loina yengduna lei khong khut kumba mik kumba chakhau naba kari mayam si masida laina nungai ne yengbiduna lei si akoina yam nungai phongtokpa oina misi mamang mi mayamge media da si phongtokcheri.
A man of around 60 years had gone missing since December 1, 2023 while going as a contract laborer at Kachaibung village of Chandel district. The family reportedly said the missing person was headed to the village with two other laborers while they were safely returned. According to the delineation of the co-workers on 6 December, the missing person went out to nearby shop, but he hasn't turned up. Later on, they flee to search for him, but spew out that he went missing. The missing man was identified as Sagolsem Ibocha of Haurang Sabal, while the contractor was identified as Prem Kumar Hills from Uripok. The family further appealed to the government to search the missing person. The 19th Rising Day of Proscribed Outfit KYKL's Arms Wing Miyamgi Yawo Lanmi MYL held today sat in a press release by KYKL Secretary, Publicity and Research A. Yaifaba. The statement further said that KYKL observes the day every year as Lanmi Ginumid. As in previous years, the outfit observed the day at the organization's CHQ battalions as well as its units and section located within and outside Kanglei Park. Central headquarters hosted the primary event of the day, which was attended by several of the organization key leaders. The event features the hoisting of the party flag, floral tributes to revolutionary cadres who sacrificed their lives for the cause of national liberation movement, and a speech by the party chairman. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman N. Oken highlighted how the Kanglei people have been lophancized by the Indian colonialism and have lost their revolutionary potential as a result. Chairman's speech is purely an economic explanation for why the Kanglei revolutionary movement is heading south after more than 60 years of its existence. As he pointed out, Delhi has no interest in increasing Kanglei Park's productivity. Rather, it wants to shrink Kanglei economic base, he said. It is because of this that all our traditional skills have been stripped from our hands, he argued. Hence, every Kanglei must ask why India treats us this way and explain it rationally, he insisted. He called on Kanglei Revolutionary Organization to unite into a single body, unitary in spirit and ideology. He further urged to resist Indian colonialism and build the Kanglei society that all aspire to, he exhorted. A team of CDO Imphal West arrested 2 suspected cadres of a proscribed outfit and 1 possessing illegal arm on Wednesday. The arrested were identified as Tongbram Hemba Singh, 19 years, son of T.H. Dorendra Singh of Kongba, Tongbram Lekai, for possession of illegal arm and ammunition at 1 a.m. at Palace Compound near Baigo Sawmill, and 2 cadres of proscribed outfit NRFM, Sagolsem Rahul Maite, 19 years, son of Sagolsem Noyon Singh of Bamon Kampu Makhalekai, Imphal East at 1:50 a.m. at Andro Parking near Oil Pump, along with Khulem Syam Singh, 19 years, son of K.H. Samananda Singh of Kongpal, Chingangbam Lekai, Imphal East, and presently staying at the rented house of Muhammad Jahia Khan of Sangayumpham, Part 1, Damakong, Thobal District at 410 at the said rental house. During preliminary verification, T.H. Hemba disclosed that 1 pistol was handed over to him by S. Rahul Maite. Besides, Rahul disclosed that he joined NRFM organization 3-4 months back through K.H. Shyam Singh and presently working under the command of SS Finance Secretary W. Elias Nongpok Anba, Elias Pabung of NRFM organization, and further his instruction, he and K.H. Shyam has served many demands to government, offices, private institutions, and general public, etc. He further disclosed that 1 pistol was collected by him from K.H. Shyam Singh and handed over the said pistol to T.H. Hemba Singh for performing their party activities, and Khulem Syam Singh disclosed that he started working for NRFM organization 6 months back under the command of SS Finance Secretary Mr. W of NRFM organization. He further disclosed that he received the above-mentioned pistol from his commander and further handed it over to S. Rahul Maite for performing their party activities. Meanwhile, 1 pistol along with 1 magazine, 5 numbers of 7.65 ammunitions, 3 mobile handsets, 1 wallet containing Rs 220, 1 Aadhaar card, 1 PAN card and 1 Honda Activa 6Z were recovered. The arrested person along with the seized articles are handed over to OC Porompat PS for taking further necessary legal action. The Longmai Area Public Convention held on 16 February 2023 at Longmai Bazaar Set, Nonne District Headquarters, jointly organized by Village Council, Longmai Area, RNCM, Longmai Luangrian, RNLP, Longmai Longrian, Naga Women Association, Longmai Area, Inpui Naga Women, Longmai Students Union and various local-based CSOs soliciting the attention of Chief Minister, Health Minister, concerned MLA and other concerned authorities to the issue that the primary health centers, Nonne and other PACs of the district is running in extreme shortage of doctors and staff. Despite the fact that every PAC is in the state is basically entitled with the minimum requirement of 8 to 9 doctors, including 1 Ayush doctor and 1 dental surgeon. However, there is only 1 doctor posted at Nonne PHC, very few nurses and no lab technician, said a villager. Citing the subject, the local-based CSOs had made several attempts to reason with the concerned authorities. Memorandum after memorandum have been submitted. However, there is no positive response from the side of the government. This failure from the side of the government is interpreted as the ultimate deprivation of the fundamental right entitled to every citizen, the right to life in every civilized society. The convention is also resolved to intensify the demand, especially the point stationed at all the required doctors and staff at the PHC, Nonne within the ultimatum of 4 days' time of the charter of demand presented, failing which the people will intense agitations along National Highway 37 indefinitely and all the national projects undertaking in the area like the railway construction work by the NF Railway and National Highway 37 expansion work by NHIDCL shall fall under the purview of the band.
Dr. Laitabasina, Mayam Sira, Koshaunaruduna, Sorokta Tolaga, Karigumba Masi, date 16 February the 19 Manung Sida, Dr. Pirak Tabatarabdi, Kanba Kongan Sansalarani, National Highway 37 Sigi, Sadam Torni, everything education is Satarani, Habasi, this is a Lore, Ashikatanatana, National Project Makaipo, Masida, Bantorni, Habasi, Mayamgi, Kongzangni, Honorable CM, Madi. Medical Minister, Director, Mayam Namasi, Public Voice and a Kangan Sabini.
I Nonne PSC da Doctor se Atuba Matamda, Tabira O, Nas Tabira O. Aduna Taradi, 16 Dagina, 18, 19, Yamanung Sida, Dr. Pirak Tabatar Budi. I quite a Sidaki Hena Satapani. Adugan, the Senen Highway 37 say. To 10 bantawgani adutana tana office kaya lady bam women ke kaya si soy dana ay koy na masi bantawragan.
The public of Borobekra subdivision Jiribam district has been agitating against the withdrawal of 39 Assam Rifle post stationed at Gaukal Jiribam district. The public are in great fear that if the said Assam Rifle scheme is withdrawn, then the situation of Borobekra subdivision turn to be worse and the same jungle rush will again begin here. Regarding the withdrawal of Assam Rifle scheme, they have submitted memorandum to concerned authorities in which they have mentioned that Borobekra subdivision had long been remained a militant-infested area, and during those days, the sufferings of the people is beyond description. The protesters said not only that they safeguarded the villagers since the inception and establishment of Central Army temporary camp and Gaukal Assam Rifles camp is one such for which the villagers are still breathing sigh of relief and advancing towards the path of development with peace and normalcy. They continued, since from previous 5 days they are protesting against the withdrawal of Gaukal Assam Rifles came but yet not get any positive response. The appeal to the Chief Minister of Manipur to make avail by providing permanent Assam Rifles came at Gaukal Borobekra subdivision of Jirbam district so as to maintain peace and normalcy to the areas.
हम सबके तरफ से गवर्नमेंट को नमस्कार। ये जो यहाँ पे धरना बैठा हुआ है ये आज से 12 तारीख रविवार शाम से बैठे हुए हैं। इसका मेन रीजन है जो हमारा ग्वाखाल आर्मी कैंप है, जो हमारा आर्मी कैंप को नहीं जाना चाहिए, जो जाने के लिए रेडी हुए थे तब से हम लोग यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं, इसलिए कि गवर्नमेंट को ये हमारा जो संदेश पहुंचाना चाहते हैं कि ये कैंप हमारे से दूर में नहीं लेके जा सकते, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो लास्ट टाइम जब आर्मी कैंप नहीं था तो जो बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम हुआ था। जब से यहाँ पे आर्मी कैंप होने के बाद हमारा जो पब्लिकों को मतलब सेफ्टी हुआ है, जो अभी सब लोग डरते हैं कि जहाँ से अगर आर्मी लोग जाएंगे तो हमारा जो है सेफ्टी नहीं मिलेगा।
Tier 3 training program Groundwater Development and Management Practices was held at Angangching Eco Park of Kakching District organized by Ministry of Jal Shakti Central Groundwater Board Northeastern Region. Guwahati Government of India. Chief Engineer of Minor Irrigation Department H. Brehendru, Regional Director of Central Groundwater Board Northeastern Region Guwahati Suresh Chandra Kapil and Professor K.H. Mohantu attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, H. Brehendru stated that the citizens are suffered from the scarcity of water due to lack of rainfall in the last 4-5 months. Furthermore, scientists of Central Groundwater Board Northeastern Region Guwahati also took part as a resource person in connection with the groundwater scenario of Kakching, Manipur and groundwater quality issue in Manipur. Besides, PPT, video, short film and demonstration has been displayed to the trainees.
One of the main parts of the resource of water, so we have to search where water is available in the part of the Manipur. So there is some technical issues are there in Manipur for say digging of tube well and somewhere that should be technically problem. We should solve with the technical persons etc. We can solve those issues are having in Manipur.
An earthquake of magnitude 3.9 on Richter scale jolted parts of Assam, Meghalaya and neighboring country Bangladesh this morning. According to the National Center for Seismology NCS, the tremors were felt at 9:26 a.m. The quake was recorded at a depth of 46 km on latitude 25.30 and longitude 91.71 with its epicenter at East Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. There was no immediate report of any loss of life or damage to property due to the earthquake. This was the 4th earthquake recorded in the northeast region in the last 5 days. Earlier on February 12 evening, Assam recorded an earthquake of magnitude 4.0 with its epicenter in Assam's Nagaon, followed by a 4.3 magnitude earthquake in Sikkim's Yukchomb on February 13 early morning and 3.2 magnitude earthquake in Assam's Hojai on February 13 noon. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Heritage Convent, admission open for playgroup to Standard 9 for the academic session 2023-2024. Day boarding facilities available for playgroup to Standard 5. Hostel facilities available for Standard 6 to 12. State-of-art digital classroom, fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus. Holistic learning through playway and research-based methods. Highly qualified and experienced teachers. For more details, kindly visit the school office or log in to our website heritageconvent.com.
Lana Thoram Malem Taibang Pansida, Aikwai Kwai Irakta Tinbiramba, ꯃꯔꯩꯕꯥꯛꯀꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯈꯟꯖꯕꯗ ꯃꯤꯠꯀꯨꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯪꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯑꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯕꯣꯔꯣꯠ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯅꯕꯤꯈꯤꯕꯅ ꯃꯄꯨꯅ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯄ ꯆꯩꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯩꯊꯦꯛ ꯁꯨꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯍꯩꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯨꯅ ꯆꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯨꯅ ꯆꯤꯟꯗ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯆꯦꯡꯖꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯗꯝ ꯐꯥꯏꯔꯦꯟ ꯊꯥꯒꯤ 18ꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯔꯕ ꯀꯣꯔꯧ ꯏꯔꯥꯏ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯏꯪ ꯀꯨꯝꯖꯥ 2018ꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯨꯋꯥꯔꯤ 10 ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯄꯨ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯅꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯤꯟꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯗꯥꯝ ꯐꯥꯏꯔꯦꯟꯒꯤ 30ꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯔꯕ ꯀꯣꯔꯧ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯀꯥꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯏꯪ ꯀꯨꯝꯖꯥ 2018ꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯨꯋꯥꯔꯤ 10 ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯦ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯋꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯄꯨ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯏꯪꯅ ꯆꯤꯛꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯨꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯃꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡꯈꯩ ꯁꯛ ꯁꯣꯟꯖꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯍꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯈꯔꯗꯪ ꯀꯠꯆꯒꯅꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯏꯆꯦ ꯏꯆꯜ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯦꯛꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯂꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯔꯅꯕ ꯏꯂꯤꯠ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯨꯛꯆꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯖꯃꯨꯅꯥ ꯂꯩꯃ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯖꯣꯏꯁ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯅꯤꯃꯥ ꯂꯩꯃ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯕꯤ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯑꯅꯟꯗꯤ ꯗꯦꯕꯤ ꯃꯇꯩꯃ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯅꯤꯉꯣꯜ ꯕꯤꯂꯥꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯆꯦ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯅꯤꯉꯣꯜ ꯁꯣꯔꯣꯖꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯕꯣꯍꯤꯂꯥ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯖꯕꯤꯍꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯔꯥꯖꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯕꯁꯟꯇ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯔꯣꯁꯟꯠ ꯕꯟꯇ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯈꯥꯡꯉꯦꯝꯄꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯨꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ
Welcome back. And Wood Water Cooperative Marketing Development Federation Limited, TRIFED, under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. This year, it is being organized from 16 to 27 February at Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium in Delhi. The program will showcase the rich and diverse heritage of tribes from across the country in over 200 stalls at the venue. Around 1,000 tribal artisans will participate in the Mahotsav. Since 2023 is being celebrated as the International Years of Millets, along with usual attractions like handicraft, handloom, pottery, jewelry, etc. A special focus in the Mahotsav will be on showcasing Sri Anna grown by tribals, the statement said. China on Wednesday warned that it will take countermeasures against U.S. entities as it accused U.S. of abusing the use of force in shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon off the South Carolina coast on February 4. China initially expressed regrets over the entry of its balloon into U.S. airspace but has now turned to accuse the U.S. of illegally flying balloons in Chinese airspace more than 10 times since May last year, along with the threats of retaliation. China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Webin said on Wednesday at the Delhi briefing that China firmly opposes these and will take countermeasures in accordance with the law against the relevant U.S. entities that undermine China's sovereignty and security. Wang said in an apparent warning of a fresh escalation of tension in the balloon controversy that what the U.S. did has had a great impact on the efforts and progress made by China and the U.S. in stabilizing bilateral relations since the leaders' meeting in Bali. He repeated that the balloon was an unnamed weather airship that was accidentally blown off course and accused the U.S. of overreacting in shooting it down with a missile fire from an F-22 fighter jet. China denies that the balloon was a military aircraft but has not yet provided any details about the government department or company responsible for it. The United States has sanctioned 6 Chinese entities linked to China's aerospace program. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also canceled a visit to Beijing after the discovery of the Chinese balloon in the U.S. airspace. According to media reports, U.S. Ambassador to Japan Rahm Emanuel on Wednesday said the Chinese balloons intrusion was part of a pattern of aggressive behavior by Beijing. Emmanuel noted China's recent beaming of military-grade laser on a Philippine Coast Guard patrol vessel, the harassment of U.S. planes by Chinese jets, and China's opening of illegal police stations in the U.S., Ireland, and other countries. And now let's move to sports news. Manipur rout mighty Bengal to keep knockouts dreams alive. Manipur shrugged off their loss to Meghalaya and won big to keep their hopes to make the knockouts of the 76th National Football Championship. A Manipur team stung by the defeat to Meghalaya in their previous game ran rampant against a hapless Bengal side at the Kalinga Stadium in the evening kickoff. The loss means Bengal is knocked out of the competition with 2 games yet to play. Manipur's architect-in-chief was Subhash Singh, who rolled big the year in a scintillating performance right from the start. Singh had a part to play in each of Manipur's goals. His pass sending Nauba Maite into space on the right in the first half, from which the youngster finished brilliantly, shooting into the far corner from an acute angle. For Bengal, the pains would go worse. Bengal came out with a bit more energy in the second half, utilizing their wings and doing damage from crosses from both sides. Within 9 minutes of the restart, they had their reward, Savikar heading it into half deficit. The defender had been under just the mildest of pressure by Subhash, enough to put him off. In injury time came the coup de grace. Naucha Singh and Subhash playing a brilliant touch and go, and for Farmer finishing perfectly from inside the box to give Manipur as well deserved victory. India beat West Indies by 6 wickets to notch up their second consecutive win in the Women's T20 World Cup. India chased down the target of 119 with 11 balls to spare, with wicketkeeper batter Richa Ghosh top scoring with 44 not out of 32 balls. Captain Harmanpreet Kaur and opener Safali Verma contributed 33 and 28 respectively, as India reached 119 for 4 in 18 overs. Earlier electing to bat, West Indies posted 118 for 6 in the Group 2 match. Opener Stephanie Taylor top scorer for West Indies with a 40 ball 42, while Simani Campbell contributed 30. Deepti Sharma was the most successful bowler for India with 3 wickets for 15 runs, while Pooja Vastrakar and Renuka Singh got 1 apiece. India had beaten Pakistan by 7 wickets in their opening match. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 94028909882 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren attends Peramoto event closing, assures to open permanent aero sports facility. Chief Minister N. Biren visits G20 site at Ethnic Park, Moirang Kuno. Biren Lodge, CDO, Bishnupur. Delegate and diplomats of G20 will arrive in Imphal International Airport tomorrow. Hilarious Committee adopts resolution to stop cultivation of poppy plantation. Social service conduct at Imphal City by BJP's led by Y. Ken Chan. One laborer missing, family calls for government attention to search. And Manipur rout mighty Bengal to keep knockouts dreams alive in Santos Trophy. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, take care, stay safe and good night.